Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is a video. Oh, today we are looking like a hot mess. The hair is just crazy. We just washed it and blow dried it, and that's all we did. And the face is sick. The body's sick, and the face is sick, and we are just looking absolutely gorgeous. So we're just gonna quickly just take this thing and glue it back. But we are gonna be doing a review on the Hourglass Vanish Foundation, the newest foundation that they have come out with. This one here. I have two different shades in them. One is sand and one is warm ivory. The sand one is a little bit more yellow. These guys here. I thought that the sand would have been a little too yellow and I would mix this guy, but today I think I'm just gonna use the sand on its own. So it is a review on this guy. I have already used it. And I've used it with primer. So they say that you are not supposed to use it with primer, and all you need is half a pump for your entire face. I used it with primer, so today I am gonna use it the way that they say not to use it with primer. And when I used it the first time, I did find that it was separating here. Yeah, so it was kind of like separating and lifting and stuff. So today I'm going to try it without the primer and see how it turns out. And if you want to see that, just follow along throughout the video. Yeah. Anyways, to watch the rest of this video, please do subscribe to my channel and follow me on all social media at CanbyReha, and let's just get right into the video. We're going to start with our regular prep. And you know that this video is gonna eventually be into speed mode because you guys have seen the rest of my foundation or makeup routine recently. I think my videos are like all over the place. So I will quickly just kind of talk about it in the beginning and then speed through the rest of it, and then come back later on through the day and show you guys how it was sitting on my face and if it did lift at all again without the primer on. I always put on primer on around the smile lines, nose area, forehead, because I do tend to get oily in that area. And I find that my foundation always sits in my smile line, so I always put on primer, but today we will not. And hope for the best and see what happens with that. Okay, so that's done. And let's go on. So now when I did use it before, I put in 1.5 pumps. They say only use half a pump for the entire day, for the entire face. But I put in about 1 pump and like half a pump, not even half a pump extra on it. It is full coverage, it is matte. Yeah, so I did use it before, and when I was applying it the last time, I did find it a little bit stiff. Now they do say that you can blend it out with any type of tool. You can use your fingers, you can use the brushes, you can use your beauty blender, you can use whatever you please. It works with everything. So I am just gonna go in with my Morphe. I should be using my Hourglass one, that brush. I mean, this is dirty, but that one is just, yeah, I can't even show you, it's embarrassing. M439 brush. And I am gonna go in. So like I was saying the last time I put it on, I found it kind of stiff to blend out. So I'm gonna go in section by section on my face So this one is a little bit, the sand is a tad bit darker than my neck. The warm ivory mixed in with it would have been pretty good, I think. That's okay, we'll make it work. Now we're gonna go in to the other side and see. So I'm really kind of weirded out about not having to put on primer in those areas. So see, it's kind of hard. I'm finding the coverage is great. And like I said, like you guys know already, I always go in with a beauty blender afterwards. Okay, so I haven't put very much around this area at all yet. Okay, so I don't know if it's the brush, but my foundation, the one pump, is almost finishing on my little palette there. So let's see if I'm gonna need some more. Technically, I don't think you would, unless you want more coverage than this. So I like to have a little bit extra to apply with my beauty blender. So right now, that one pump covered my cheeks, my forehead. There's a little bit left on the plate too. My cheeks, my forehead, and let's see, and the nose area. So it's done the entire face. I don't go in too much over my under my eyes with the foundation, because then I just find that it just starts getting too cakey in that area. Just the concealer is enough. So now as I'm putting this on, I'm pressing it into the skin so it doesn't leave streak marks. So it did, one pump covered the entire face. Now when I go in with my beauty blender, I do like to put a little bit more foundation on it. So I am gonna put in another half a pump onto the thing. I'll go in first with just pressing it in with whatever we have already blended onto our skin. I find using the beauty blender afterwards just kind of like gives it a little bit more of a flawless finish. Again, sorry, this is not an actual beauty blender. It's just a makeup sponge from Marshall's. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into that extra and just kind of all over. Should have kept it section by section again. I totally forgot. See, I'm not used to doing it section by section, so that's maybe why I had such a hard time blending it. I do find that this is not easy to blend at times. Foundation. So that was just for that cheek area, that extra bit. Okay. So the rest of this I'm gonna kind of forward through the whole process of my makeup application because it's always usually the same. I haven't really changed anything. Yeah. have it. The whole makeup look is on. Everything that I do, I didn't set it. I haven't been using setting spray lately because I haven't been liking the feeling that it gives me on my face. I find that it gives me, like, I don't mind it in between use in between products, but I find that when I put it on top, it's giving me like this weird sticky feeling. I don't know if it's just me or what's going on, but something's going on. But okay, so everything's on. The whole makeup look is on except the lips, which I'll do right before I'm leaving if I am going anywhere. And yeah, and I will see you in a few hours just to see how it holds up. It's looking good. I like the coverage. Like I said, I've used it before, so I like the coverage it's giving. With foundations, I don't like to feel them like in a few hours. If I'm still feeling like I'm wearing something on my skin, I don't like it. So like that's why I love like the Too Faced Peach Perfect one. I love the Fenty one. Yeah, so I don't like to feel it. So we'll see how it goes and how it stays around this area. Yeah, I will see you in a few hours. Okay, so we're back again, and I'm here to give you a little bit of a feedback on how the foundation is doing. It's now, I put it on at 12 o'clock. It's now 5 o'clock. It's been 5 hours, and most likely I'm going to be taking it off in another couple of hours. Because yeah, I just feel like washing my face. So it feels fine on the face, so it doesn't feel like it's like super heavy or anything like that. I don't mind wearing it. It is quite full coverage though, so it just like beware if that's the look that you want to go for. I like wearing full coverage foundations that don't feel like very much, and I like matte foundations as well. So I do see like always that it is kind of like moving from the nose area, and that could be from the fact that I've been blowing my nose because I'm sick. But I've seen it before too. So I don't know if that's from that. Like, I don't know if you can, like, I don't know how close I can actually get to the camera here. And it's like right here. It's like kind of like in this area, but that's the only area that it's kind of come off of. And like I said, oops, I don't know, that could be, totally could be from the fact that I've been blowing my nose a lot, and definitely wasn't a good time to do a review on a thing. But like I said, again, last time I wore it too, and I wore it like for a longer period of time than 5 hours, like all day from morning till evening, and it kind of did the same thing in this area as well, like right above that area. So let's just give it another, it's already, like I said, moving from here. It didn't really get into, so it looks exactly the same as it would if I put another foundation on like with a primer. So it does look the same or when I wore this guy with a primer. So I don't know if that really made a difference, wearing a primer underneath it and not wearing a primer underneath it didn't really make a difference at all, actually. It looks exactly the same as it did last time. Like I said, it's coming off from this area as right here. I wish I hadn't blown my nose, but anyways, so I will give you another update in another couple of hours before I take it off, and then I will put it on again tomorrow, and then maybe give you another update on that and see how it lasted. I'll see if I feel like it. Okay. We'll see you in another couple hours.